Hi, friend.
Hello.
How is
It's
everyone?
us.
Happy Thursday.
Yeah.
hmm Thank the Lord.
Seriously,
Yeah.
this week just dragged for me for no reason. And then next week I'm gonna have to be like running around and stuff. And yeah, I'm already dreading next week.
Next week, I
Uh,
have to pack and prepare for vacation and do all my last minute Oogie Boogie Bash research. And this weekend, I have to decide on how to put together my costume. We have the idea, but now it has to all come. I have nothing. Oh yeah,
Chelsea, preach.
don't
Preach.
don't don't expect a lot out of this stream. It's literally just random crap I have saved. Oh, it's not gonna be A class entertainment. We're like the Z list today.
We're here. We get the participation trophy.
Yes. We're creating a safe space.
Oh,
So
friend.
if your week has been like ours, just hang
Mhm.
out.
yes. So welcome to our Thursday night um party. I did not put Beat the Gummy in my stream because I'm like, maybe I should try to monetize a stream once in a while. Imagine that, like doing my purpose here and making the big bucks. Yeah, Wendy is having a whole red moment.
Thank
I
you.
feel
Mhm.
like I need to grab my red sweatshirt to match.
Come on.
And
You missed the memo.
This is a whole dress too. Like I'm like all frilly and
I
stuff.
love it.
I'm in my princess era right now.
you deserve it.
Thank you.
Yes. I did my internship in a 345 head start class of pre-K. Wow, words. I had never been sicker or more exhausted. I don't know how I did that while trying to finish a whole term. I did not do good in my public policy class, to say the least. Like, I told my friend what I wrote on my final, and she's like, bro, how did you get any credit for that? I'm like, I don't know. But we'll blame the children for that one.
It's always them.
Always. Yeah, Wendy's a hot beach.
hmm
Thank you,
That
Sherry.
probably got me demonetized. What show? Okay.
hmm
I broke StreamYard. Um, sorry, share your comments. Is my mouse dying? Like, what?
Welcome to a stream, y'all. We all have technical difficulties. It's fine.
There it goes.
Hey, I'm loving the compliments. So if it gets pinned for a bit,
Right?
Yeah, it's exhausting.
Okay, I have a question for y'all because random things pop in my brain. How many times is appropriate to wear a hoodie like before you wash it?
If you have stains and can smell it, then it's time to wash it.
Okay, the sniff test.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. It doesn't feel fresh anymore.
Mm. A lot of
Mhm.
times I do it if I've, like, been around the dogs and there's so much dog hair on me, or if I've been where there's so much pollen that has gotten on it. Obviously, I wash it more than just that, but
Yeah.
it's like those times trigger me to wash my clothes, like, or like, "Okay, yeah, you should wash."
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, if you can smell.
Yep.
These are things that my
Uh,
brain just thinks about, like, randomly in the day.
cool story. Shall we take our
Yeah.
why is it awkward tonight? Oh my
I don't
god.
know.
We're-
Um, I'll introduce myself. Hi, I'm Mrs. Chico
Oh my
Speaks,
gosh.
or
That
Jen.
is-
I am an MLM dropout, as our friend DC likes to say. I was in Sensi for 8.5 years, decided to leave after hitting the top 2%, and now I get to talk on the internet with my friends. I do a lot of things, and I'm neurodivergent. I hyperfixate on a lot of things, so lots of random hobbies and interests that you'll see all of the vintage things that are in the background, and as well as like skulls and those types of things. So, um, anyway, yeah, that's me. And I'm neurodivergent, so it's always a fun ride.
I'm Jessica, aka Lushy. I'm not a YouTuber. I just been cosplaying as one since. Well, technically, my first appearance on DC's channel was like 2 years ago. And I've had a microphone since like last October. So, not a YouTuber. I just cosplay as one here or on Clown Town's channel or Tish's I've been on. I think that's it. That's enough. I don't need more guest
You're the behind the
appearances.
scenes wizard. Like that's
Yeah,
your
why am I here? I'm the behind the scenes here, but here I am on camera. I was in a pyromance. I've spilled. I don't think I have any more tea left to spill on them at this point. I do have a stream, a beer amount stream planned with, not planned, well, planned, not scheduled, with the Clown Town. And then I think I'm done talking about them for a long time. The our previous streams, if you want to know why, 0 10, do not recommend. Um,
Also, if you're new here, I'm obsessed with BP. That's kind of my hyperfixation. So you may see people talking about BP because that's my jam right there.
Mhm. Yeah,
yeah.
we'll literally go back and forth all day.
Yes. Yes, we
It's
will.
wonderful.
It's great.
They're like, oh my gosh, so-and-so's live. I'm like, who?
It sounds like we're talking in code
It does.
sometimes.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, cool story, bro. Um, yeah, I have cerebral palsy. That's why I talk this way. There's nothing I can do about that. So, and that's all I got.
So I'm next. I'm Wendy. I'm the oddball of the group. I have never been in an MLM, but I have been in sales for 14 years. I started in retail, worked my way up to inside sales, which is where I'm at right now. So I like to go over the differences between actual sales techniques and multi-level marketing techniques, because while sometimes they use some actual sales techniques, a lot of the times they're just making shit up. I also have a cute floof with me. This is Jax. If you've never met him, he does not like getting held like this, so he will be
He's
put
like,
down.
put me down, bitch.
It's like I was cozy. So yeah, that's just a little bit about me.
Yeah. And tonight we just have random things and stuff. Um, if you're new to these retro commercial streams, I honestly just search vintage commercials on YouTube and see what I get. Let's do it. There's a bird like feet from my back door looking for peanuts. Scrub jay, a California scrub jay. Like they will get right in my business, and like I put out peanuts right before we went live. That's why we were late. So they just got peanuts like 14 minutes ago. Bro needs to chill.
I love that you're like Snow White. And
Right?
like
Sorry
that's
for a scroll trial, but yeah, I had 6 crochets in my backyard this morning eating peanuts, and they love me throwing them. I throw them and they look down and get. The other day, I threw one at one like I was. My husband built like a table to put the peanuts on, so the squirrels don't get them because the squirrels eat our produce, so we don't want them around. Um, and so I threw one at a scrub jay, and it landed like inches away from him, and another scrub jay swooped in and grabbed it before he could. I'm like, why didn't I have my phone? That was hilarious.
I actually saved a turtle on my lunch break today.
Ooh.
Yeah, I like to drive around the countryside, like behind where I work. And there was a turtle on the opposite side of the road. And I'm like, nope, backed up and everything, just country road, backed up. And I went to go pick it up, but it was like, no, 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 no. And it just scurried away. I'm like, okay, you save yourself.
Oh yeah, my husband yells at me. Why did he throw peanuts out there? Squirrels are out there. And at the beginning of the summer, the neighbors had a bird feeder that the squirrels just annihilated. So the first half of summer, when she was refilling her bird feeder, they were nowhere around, but I think she finally caught on that it was the damn squirrels, not the birds, and she doesn't refill it anymore. I'm like, damn it, we should like sneak over there when she's at work and refill it to get rid of the squirrels around here. But okay, 15 minutes in, we should probably take our gummies and get the show. Or no?
Yeah, just for Brandy, we have to start within like the next 20 minutes. All right, so I'm sticking with the red theme today. So I got cherry.
watermelon.
Watermelon
Nice.
times 2.
Times 2. Cheers.
Cheers.
Mm.
And also, we are all adults consenting to what we are partaking in. It is legal in where we live, and make smart choices.
Yep. So mine, I believe, are hybrid because they don't really specify. So usually when they don't specify, it's just a hybrid. Um, and I took 400.
Um, I believe this is an indica because I'm hardcore. Like, I'm the opposite. Sticky make me sleepy. Indicas, I can chill all day on an indica. I'm weird. It's the red hair, among other things. So I took 100 live resin, which I don't know what exactly live resin is. It just fucks you up more. That's all I need to know. That's
It's more of like the full spectrum
Mhm.
experience versus like the straight
okay.
THC.
Mhm.
So you're getting more like imagine going to the movies. Like, would you rather see it in a regular theater or IMAX?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
I
it's gonna suck traveling because I think
Oh,
all
yeah.
the live resin vapes smell. So I have
Mhm.
to take it back and get non-live. So it's like a mini, like, not a detox, but
Yeah.
like,
just a
yeah,
tea break.
A tea break, exactly. That's what I was gonna say. A tea break.
Yeah.
kind of, yeah.
Yeah, for me, like I love a good sativa. That's what I use like on the daily. Um, my depression and PTSD, like it helps a lot with that. Obviously, I'm not a medical doctor. It's gonna hit everyone differently. Don't take my, experience as advice. But for me, it's like my morning cup of coffee. Indicas hit me very hard. Like even certain hybrids, if it has too much indica leaning towards it, it'll knock me out.
Mhm.
So I have to save those for like the nighttime.
Yeah. I get couch
Th-
lock with indica, but it's like
Same.
it's totally different than like even a hybrid, but it's like there is definitely a difference. And people get so into it though, even just from the research that I've done on genetics and all kinds and like cannabis
Yeah,
genetics and stuff. It's like it's a there are people who are very strain specific. They go to like these I think the international one is in Barcelona, I believe. It's like the seed like the people who grow the seeds, they go and compete in these like big competitions. It is so fascinating.
I
It's
love it.
I know.
yeah, because like there's like THCA and
Mhm.
THCB and C, like, and then they're learning that it's more about like the terpene
Mhm.
profile versus strain or
Yeah.
indica versus sativa is the least, I don't know, I
Reliable.
yeah,
It's
like
yeah.
the least diverse way to separate strains. Like
Mhm.
there's better ways to
Mhm.
profile them.
Mhm.
Yeah, I've been looking a lot more at the terpenes myself, and anything with lemonade in it is like amazing for my depression. And like I said, I'm not a medical doctor. It works
No.
for me. Don't
Mhm.
take my stuff as medical advice.
And
But like
the
that's what
great
I've been going towards, and it really helps me.
Mhm.
the great thing about going on a decade of legalization in some states, because I believe it was voted into law in 2014, or stores opened in 14 in Colorado. And
Mhm.
it was Colorado, Washington, then Oregon. Those
Mhm.
were the top first three. And like Colorado only beat Washington by a few months or weeks. Like they voted at the same
Yeah.
time. but now we're seeing universities being more open to the research in that school. Like I've seen calls to action for research for marijuana.
And I know
Yeah.
they're doing I know Wendy and I have talked about some of this too, and I have a friend who is in social work, and she went to, what is the college up in Boston? Stanford? No. What is Princeton? Whatever Ivy League
Harvard?
college. Harvard, thank you.
I've been to Harvard Square.
She
You're
sh
like, of course, yeah.
I grew up
she
very close to Harvard
she went to a,
and Yale. I was between them.
a thing, they did a thing for social work, but it was talking about the use of psychedelics on veterans who have specifically veterans who have PTSD, and
Mhm.
they're doing
Oh,
um
that's your child.
that is my child.
Oh my
Yep.
So
god.
we're gonna have a conversation about that in a minute. Um, okay.
Let's get to
Sorry.
the video.
Yeah, let's move. Let's move on.
Yeah.
Now that I've been
I'll
distracted,
get the
let's
pretzels and stuff, Dave.
I
Oh.
picked this because I know we all have this. Like I have it right there. We got it at Goodwill. Used it once, and it just sits there.
but it's the snack thing. It's like you have the dip in the middle and all the oh my god, 90s moms were obsessed.
The serving center container from Tupperware is so versatile.
This is news to me. I only knew it as like a veggie and dip thing.
I just love how we're starting out with munchies, like as
Yeah.
we just took gummies.
I bet if you go to the thrift store, you can find one of these in some way, shape, or form.
I think you can find 5. I think each store shop has a bit. That's where mine came from. Was the thrift shop.
See, like I love the idea of that, but my mom never had that growing up because, and I quote, I don't want to have to clean something like that. Like anything that was like a minor inconvenience, she was like, nah.
Yeah. My dad's thing was it's gonna grow mold and get you sick. Like everything was gonna grow mold and get you sick.
Well, yeah, if you don't clean it.
Straws. Oh, I have big straws for my smoothies and they come with brushes so I know they're clean.
Mhm.
But my dad's voice is like, bitch, they're not clean.
Yep.
Like, and they're clean. They go through the dishwasher. I brush them out. You're dead. Quit talking to me.
That you may find you use it all the time. For vegetable.
No, you use it once for that one party
Okay,
you buy it for.
I missed the whole memo that you're supposed to put it on a thing of ice. I missed the memo.
See, that's why I picked this commercial because my mind was freaking blown at this.
Yeah, I've never seen anyone put it on ice before.
I was like, when I saw this, like,
And like, okay,
yeah.
I'm sorry. You could tell this is definitely like 80s, 90s because now people would be like that is a choking risk. Those need to be cut into tiny little pieces. And the tomatoes. And it's like the world we live in today versus the world that we lived in 30 years ago.
My whole thing is like the size of those, that's going to require double dipping. And like Not at a party. Come on. In your house alone, fine. Double dip all day.
Right.
But not for a party. Ooh, that
Okay,
sounds good.
Red Scroll Trail. What's everyone's current hyperfixation meal? Mine is rice balls. So I
Ooh.
make rice and I will either microwave frozen broccoli or corn or whatever veggies I find first, to be honest. And then I take the bear chicken nuggets from Costco, fry those fuckers real well, and put that over my rice and put the Japanese barbecue sauce on top
That sounds
with the
good.
That does sound
veggies.
good.
I've been eating those every day.
It sounds so good.
Mine has just been like French fries, and my bisexual heart's gonna break a little bit here, but I do that with Chick-fil-A sauce, and it's just so good. I'm mad at myself, but it's so
I mean,
good.
it's so good. I eat Chick-fil-A
But
and I'm
do
like,
you buy the sauce from like the grocery store? Because you
Yeah.
can buy. Okay.
Yeah.
See, I figured I'm spending $3 or $4, whatever. I don't shop. I'm spending a little amount of money compared to if I was eating all those bear nuggets at Chick-fil-A. So
Mhm.
the
Yeah.
chicken to the cost, I'm okay with. We have a Chick-fil-A gift card that's like 8 years old. We still haven't used because we don't go.
mhm,
Chick-fil-A is like everywhere here, and like
mhm,
we've gotten it catered so many times at work, and it's like if it's catered at work, I'm gonna eat it. It's free
Y-
food. I'm
mhm.
not gonna let that go to
Yeah.
waste. But yeah, it is everywhere and so popular here.
Mm.
Ooh, mine has been I found the perfect gluten-free biscuits, and I'll
Ooh.
make a couple of biscuits and I'll make what is it? Cauliflower chicken strips because they too are gluten-free, and it's like I make my own chicken biscuits. Oh my god. It's like the easiest thing. I can put it in the toaster oven, air fryer thing, and set it for like 20 minutes. Done.
We have two Chick-fil-A's in this town or this county, and that's it. Like, it's barely around
Mhm.
here.
It's more of
Mm.
a southern thing for sure.
Yeah, I think it originated in Oklahoma, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, I
That
wouldn't
and
guess.
Sonic for
Yeah,
sure,
I know
definitely
Sonic is
origin
yeah.
We have one Sonic, and it's on like the very east side of town. Like you can't get more east of town. Like across the street's a different town. Yeah,
If I'm
and
Oh, go ahead.
people hate that.
Mhm. See, I've only had Bojangles once, and it was in an airport, and
I'll be
airport
right back.
food is different than, like, a regular chain. It's a weird hill, but I'm staying on it. But, I'm more of a Popeyes girly myself. Like
We eat Popeyes and KFC.
mhm. I haven't been to
We
KFC in forever.
We've been going there a lot lately. We just got um what is it called? I forget what it's called every freaking time. But we just got a popular chicken place down the Raising Cranes. Damn, I have no brain. But yeah, it's new, so we haven't fought the line to try it yet.
It's okay. Like, their chicken is, I would say, kinda close to Chick-fil-A, maybe a little crispier, but they go hard for their cane sauce.
Yeah, I don't think the husband would care for that. Yeah. Should we wait for Jen or go?
I think we can continue.
Okay.
Dips, ice cream sundaes.
Ice cream sundaes, like, never
What?
thought of that.
That's wild.
But, like, think about all the uses you could have used these for at, like, sleepovers.
Oh yeah.
And, like, where was this commercial in the 80s? Oh, it was here. But the date on this is 86. But, like, I watched this and, like, these are useful ideas. Like, I've never thought these ideas.
My thing that my brain can't get over is like it would be so wasteful if not everything was used from it. Because like
Mhm.
I'm not going to sit there and start putting stuff back in bags. That's not sanitary either, you know?
Imagine if you did it for like a kid's party. You just have to throw it all away because they're
Oh
kids
yeah,
in there.
it's going to get nasty. So nasty.
Oh.
Or taco fixings.
I feel like that's the only thing we've used ours for is like a taco bar.
Wait, what is okay? Sorry. Side note. What is in the back that's like fanned out? Like I see the Tupperware cups. If you don't know what a Tupperware cup is, I don't know if you lived in the 90s. But I don't know what that thing in the back is. And like, is it cheese? Is it bread?
Is it cheese or is it the lid?
But why is it like why what is the design? Is it food? Is it a design? I can't tell. Now I have questions.
Maybe it's the base for ice. I have no idea.
Like if it's cheese, it's really thick cut cheese. And if it's not, it could be like pound cake, but then it would be you would want fruit with that, not avocados and olives. Like
Oh, someone said
Yeah.
maybe tortillas. Like the taco
Ooh,
shells.
Oh,
There you
Taco
go.
shells.
I see it. I see
Yep.
it now.
Okay.
I see
Okay.
it now.
See, this is why we love the live chat.
Yes.
In fact, you may discover
Hey, have you seen the serving center?
Keep looking.
you'll need more than one. The Serving Center from Tupperware.
Stop.
I don't.
Who thinks honestly, who thinks storing something this this shape in a cabinet, like a dish cabinet, is a smart idea? Because I'm going to tell you, it's what my nightmares are made of. It's never going to get used. It's going to get shoved to the back just like everyone else's.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that thing takes up so much room. Like you need to have like one of the like cabinets under the sink kind of places for that.
Yeah.
Where you don't touch the stuff, where it's like where
Yeah.
things go that you don't use except like once a year or once every 5 years.
I did
Yeah.
not clean out that section when I moved. Just saying.
It's like on my random holiday platter. It's just in the bottom shelf of this cabinet. It's just shoved in the bottom because you can't organize that shit.
Nope.
Like, why are we putting a round peg in a square hole? Like, that's what I feel like. Or, it's like this takes up so much space. It's like the lids from things. The lids just like either they multiply or they're not enough,
hmm
and they take up an awkward space. So,
Yeah.
It's guaranteed for life. Call us. We're in the white pages.
The white pages.
Wait, did I save it? I found one where they're like just right to us, Tupperware, Florida. I did save it. Yay me!
Surprise! Surprise! Every Tupperware party is a surprise party.
Surprise! That's what Jen's little nightmares are made out of.
That is my nightmare of not knowing what food is in each container. Of like, oh, just gonna open stuff up until I find something.
I mean, okay, yeah. My parents were working people. Like my parents worked when I was growing up. So it wasn't, I did not grow up, you know, I'm just going to say that. We had country crock containers that we used
Yep.
as storage.
Yep.
So this is like fancy for what
Yeah.
always
my
a
life
mystery.
was. Yes.
Yeah.
Is it butter or is it leftovers? The only way to know is to open the lid. Like, or unless you are on a Sharpie, but if you write on a Sharpie in a permanent marker, it could seep through the plastic and yeah. So we're not going to do that. Come on, y'all.
We used Cool Whip containers.
Yes. Yes.
I'm still constantly throwing away Cool Whip containers.
Yep.
Because of my mother-in-law, and my husband, the sucker for a good container. Like, I'm always like, oh, I don't know, it got thrown away. I don't know where that went.
I'm gonna run and grab something to drink. I'll be right back.
I'm curious though. Okay, so we have asparagus in the like aqua container on the right hand side. What is that in the container that is like, is that deli meat? That's like sliced deli meat? Or
Hot dogs?
but it's like, is it the one?
Deli meat makes more sense because there's a sandwich with cheese and lettuce.
Yeah, but that's I've never seen like salami sliced and then in what is that? Like, I don't know. That's what I thought it was salami, but then you have the other container that has deli meat in it. I have questions.
You will never get.
I'll never have
that.
answers. No, I won't.
No, unless you can find the producer of this commercial from 1986.
Because Tupperware is
Oh, okay, here we go. That's like pimento cheese. What's in this circular container that looks like chili? They left me, folks.
I'm back.
Sorry about that. I had to parent for a moment.
I don't know if our friends would care at all, though.
Oh.
It looks like chili. It looks like chili words.
The circular thing, it looks like burger patties.
That's what it is. That's what it is. Kristen said the same thing. That is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
It only took us how many people and how many guesses to get it?
Yeah.
Live chat is.
I see the burger press now. Okay.
always coming up with surprising.
Oh my god, the
Okay.
fruit bowl. It's like, do y'all see this stuff? And I know I keep like my childhood is like flashing through my brain, seeing things like this is wild.
Mhm.
New ways to save you money by locking in freshness. Tupperware containers that marinate. Keep your pasta straight. Pack a punch.
Yeah, my mother-in-law still has. Oh, these cups look familiar.
Those cups had a stranglehold on everyone. Like, I'm sure I have one in my apartment right now.
I have the children's Tupperware
Yes, the
cup.
little ones. Yes.
Yep.
Oh,
We could do this all day. Like this could be our like 12-hour stream.
Mhm.
Nostalgia.
oh, yeah. I can't reach them.
Chris,
They're on
yeah.
the top shelf. But yeah, they had like the lids with the yeah. My mother-in-law has a kid's version of this picture that was in my sister-in-law's Care Bear kitchen that they still have.
Okay, a side quest. A side quest. I want to find something and I want to see if this like if anybody else this is nostalgia. Let me grab it.
Get an A in lunch.
Do
Keep
y'all
a
remember
cereal.
Boynton's Bears? The little like characters.
Oh my
that-
god, yes.
Do y'all remember that?
No.
Yep, I do.
Yeah.
Yep. And like this is the little logo.
Hmm.
Yep. Let me see what year is this? 1983.
Oh my gosh. I'm pretty sure my sister has stuff like that because that was like her age group.
Okay, sorry. I found those the other day and I was like, this is so something from my childhood.
Cereals crunch. So come to a Tupperware party, and if you give one yourself, surprise! You can get a great gift. To go to a Tupperware party or give one, call toll-free 1-800-228-3600.
Don't do that. Don't.
No.
Don't, yep.
I wonder if that's still active phone number.
I wondered.
Probably.
I'm not calling it. Not me.
No.
No.
Okay, that's all the. Wait, do I have more? Oh, I have. This is something I saved months ago. So, like, there's a possibility we already watched this. I think I was pretty good at deleting stuff as we reacted, but I'm not perfect.
The hair was a choice, Giggle Trig. The hair was a choice. And you know it smelled like Aquanet.
Yes.
Whoa. My mom would make a cloud in the bathroom in the 2000s with
Yes.
Aquanet.
There's a woman that in a job I used to work, and this woman would spray Aquanet, and this was like late 2000s.
Hmm. I can
And
smell it
yes.
anytime somebody says
Yes.
Aquanet. That, and I don't know if anyone else has heard of this perfume, but it's called Gina Tay. And that's what my mom used to use. And to this day, I can still smell it. Like, I need to get a bottle. Hey, Yvonne.
Hey. Yeah, I don't remember if we watched this. I've seen it, obviously.
It doesn't look
so-
familiar to me.
Okay. That's so uncomfortable. Like, why are we putting chastity belts on fruit?
That's yep. Yep.
Hey,
Why does this have a lock on? Like a hinge on it? What are we doing? What are we doing?
You can say this commercial is unhinged.
I'm Wendy is now speaking for me because she is way too good at all the puns and all the things.
we are watching a 1970 something Tupperware commercial about locking freshness.
Mhm.
Um,
What
a
are those
lot.
chickens doing? What are the chickens doing?
Getting laid.
Ah!
All right, I'm out.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
I need a soundboard. I would be so good with the actual board. Like, yeah, that's something. You said no YouTube, and now you have a mic, and you want us. You would be like, you're dead. Not really. I do what I want. Tupperware has some bops.
The deviled
Mhm.
egg tray. The deviled egg tray is a Southern staple. And I don't know if y'all do it anywhere else, but I will tell you, if you show up somewhere, you better bring deviled eggs or you better help make them. That's like the thing. That's definitely a Southern thing.
We always have devil eggs at like holidays. Like, what are those things called? Holidays.
My favorite deviled eggs, my mom makes me make them all the time. She doesn't make me, but I get voluntold, same thing. You put bacon in them, like, and then it's almost like you make stuff, it's like almost like bacon dust, and you sprinkle it on the top. Oh, perfection.
Nice.
Perfection. And I'm sorry if you don't eat. I should have said trigger warning for meat
Yeah.
products, but
Animal product.
products.
Because eggs are not dairy. Most people think they are, but dairy comes from cows. Facts with Lushy. I'm an educated fool tonight.
Really locks it in if you want to. Lock in freshness.
Is that a tomato? Is that a tomato? Because who
Yes.
is gonna look at the tomato and be like, you know what? Tomatoes need a hinge on them, or they need a lock on them. Who is gonna look at that and think that's even hi, friend? That it's even possible to put that on a tomato. Like, the logical part of my brain is screaming right now.
My
Why?
illogical part of my brain that's high right now is like, imagine the Veggie Tales going through this.
This is like VeggieTales. What happens after they deconstruct? They become larger veggies.
I was gonna say when VeggieTales and Pure Romance meet, but I'm not gonna give Pure Romance any credit because they don't deserve
No,
any credit in that.
we'll give deconstructing the credit.
It's the After Dark special.
Yes. VeggieTales bondage. Rest in peace, monetization.
Freshness. Tupperware really locks it in.
What is the purpose of the tab right there? And what is the purpose of that tab?
Probably to easy open it, because like with those nails, unless you have
Oh,
like a
yeah.
divot.
We're being naughty. We're just being naughty and talking about VeggieTales and Bond.
I love that microplastics for everyone.
Yes.
Yep, because we all microwave that shit.
Oh, yeah.
BPA, we know you.
I mean, if at least one of your Tupperware pieces didn't have the like plasticky bubbles from it being in the microwave and being too hot and not burning,
Mhm.
and everyone had to have at least one that got burnt if it was sitting on this top, like the stove, and somebody turned it on. It's like that smell.
Mhm.
What is that? Like roll 47 or 27? There's a roll that, if you can think about it, there's a corn about it.
Mhm.
I forget the roll. I don't know where it came from, but there's a roll 32
Yeah.
numbers.
I'll be right back, y'all.
This Tupperware Wonderlear bowl locks in freshness with the famous Tupperware seal. Just burp a little air out and you lock freshness in.
Oh, that's the purpose. You
Okay, so it
burp
locks it in.
You burp it. You have to burp your Tupperware.
There seems like so many extra steps. Like,
I didn't know it was this complicated. I've never burped my Tupperware. I
no,
should
like
have.
I've heard of doing that for like fermented stuff like pickles or like, homemade wine, things like that. Like, okay, I can understand. But if it's not fermenting, then why do you need to release the trapped gases?
You lock
Don't do that. Don't do that. We are not responsible for anything you Google search.
No. Yeah. Apparently.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You can see and buy Tupperware containers at a Tupperware.
Yeah, my mother-in-law has these salt and pepper. I say that every time we see them. And I remember having these Jello molds where like the bottom came off, or well, the lid dropped. Wow, I think the gummy is beating us.
Oh, my gummy definitely kicked in and it hasn't even like peaked yet. So I'm in for a night.
Tupperware party. A Tupperware dealer will tell you how you may qualify to earn this handsome Hamilton Beach adjustable electric knife and cutting board if you have a
I think my mother-in-law just gave hers away this decade.
I've never understood an electric knife. Like, the danger for me. Like, I don't trust myself with something like that. Like, if any other person does, you're stronger than me.
Yeah.
Hey, Tori.
party in your home by December 30th.
You can't leave the sandwich out of it. The sandwich has to be all bonded up and shizzled too.
That just makes no sense.
Locks it in.
Tupperware. We're in the phone book.
Hey, Bob Barker.
I come back to The Price is Right. Yes, I have impeccable timing. I am
Oh
here
my
for
gosh!
this.
That's what we should do for one of our Halloween streams, like
Yes.
game show Halloween.
Mm.
Yes. So like we've decided at least once a week in October we're doing non anti MLM streams and we're just doing random spooky streams. So far we are gonna do a fast food Halloween commercial stream. And then now we've decided we're gonna do a game show Halloween stream. We
Yes.
are looking for reps who show up in costume. We found a Cutco rep who
God.
dresses up as ranch dressing that we're gonna react to in
Not Cutco
October.
Mike.
Go
Yes,
Cutco
Mike.
Mike.
Cacao Mike. He shows us how to cut actually in one
Oh,
veggies.
Does it only take 45 minutes instead of an hour this time?
I think it's like 8 minutes. So
Oh,
yeah. But and then we'll probably we're doing a bomb party bingo stream, which I need to do. Um, I need to kind of cut that up because I think I got 3 hours of Wolfie revealing bomb party
yeah.
jewelry. So I'm
there's one
pretty.
part, I won't spoil it, but it was
Oh,
Oh,
just like,
is that the one we were
yeah.
talking about? Is that the one we were
yeah,
Yeah,
talking? Yeah,
yeah.
okay.
we won't cut that out, but we'll cut a lot out and basically only show like the reveals because the reveals will be the bingo number.
And
And
while we're talking about BP, sorry, you guys will
oh
see a whole
yeah,
lot of reps showing up right now because they have a collection to pay for on Monday. So you'll see a lot of reps going live to try to make money so they have money in their wallet to go live on a Monday. I mean, so they can pay for their orders on Monday.
Mhm.
okay, let's get back to the entertainment. I have, if I look at the Mary Kay sisterhood, that look really culty.
Did you Sisterhood?
And it had culture on it, and I read it as cult. Okay, this is not vintage, my bad. But
Uh,
it's a cult, so
it,
I
it,
had
it
to
counts.
grab
It
it.
works.
Yeah.
Lisa, they're available, but they're back ordered. So reps have the ability to order, but they're getting shipped as they get them made. So it's can you order and get them tomorrow? No.
But can you order them properly?
Yeah,
I
they can
don't know.
order, but they just sit in back order status until they get them fulfilled. So
Mhm.
I'm gonna eat my dinner, but I'll be
I
here.
love how diverse and how it's so easy for anyone to be able to take this opportunity and make something for themselves with it.
Everybody
Easy? Okay.
is rooting for everyone. And I like that you can come into Mary Kay and you can actually make friends. And we're not in competition with each other.
Yes, you
But
are.
you are.
You absolutely are. The more reps you have, the less of a market share you're going to hold.
So, in a traditional store, I've never been in sales. Do you look at your co-workers as competition or not so much because you have an overall store goal as well as personal goals?
Yeah, it's more teamwork, to be
Okay.
honest. Unless you're in like straight commission, then it'll get a little more cutthroat.
Okay.
But for the most part, like, and even in commission jobs, like if you steal someone's sale, you're on the shit list, you know.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, it's more about the teamwork and stuff. But with
But
MLM, like that, like you literally are competing because like you're all independent reps, you all are separate.
well, unless you're on the same team, and
Yeah.
sometimes for competition, you need team goals like in Pure Romance. My leader, she hit the quota for one trip that was based on her cells, but was short for the other trip that has like a team goal.
Mhm.
She begged and begged for us to make a order that night, and she almost allegedly paid someone, but had a decent conscience and backed out and was like, no, we can't do that. But
Yeah.
that's the only situation when you're not a competition. And like, you do want your downline to recruit because the likelihood of them rolling up to you is bigger than that person maintaining
Well,
their
no,
Yeah.
leader status.
they told
And
us like if you every person you recruit, remember that like especially if they're hosting a party, some of your customers are going to go with them. If they're continue to buy from your hosting, like your customers become their customers. So then you have to go out and find more customers. And that was what they told us all the time was like you want to recruit your hostesses, but remember all of the people who've ordered from you due to them, you're going to lose them.
mhm. And also when you're on TikTok, like you can see how many bomb party reps there are. And there are so many. So it takes so much effort to stand out against these other people, you know? So I think it also really depends on how you're selling. Like, I can see where Jen's coming from with the parties, but with, you know, TikTok, for example, you're all competition at that point.
Yes,
Because
there is no
Callie,
loyalty. Like what
yeah, they literally, a lot of them literally have loyalty points, you know, in order to retain the customers that they
Mhm.
have. But
I,
wasn't it you that said that Callie moved her time slots to try to take some of her uplines people?
her downlines, yeah, she
Oh, her
allegedly
downlines.
from how I understand what the information I was given was
Mhm.
that she adjusted her time slots to more like central time or more like when she would when she would get more people on because she typically gets 1,000 people in her lives at a time. Like she
Easily.
barely I don't know that I've ever seen him drop under like 500. So she has a lot of people that are coming into her live. And the other thing that she does too is, or she used to, was only have her party open for a short period of time, creating this like, I've got to get my order in
The
before it
FOMO.
closes. Ooh, sorry. So, and some reps do that. But I found recently they don't do that as much. It's like you go in and it's like, "Oh, my party's still open," or "I have an open lineup," and, like, that is not normal for some of these bigger reps. We're seeing some major issues.
Mhm.
interesting. Hopefully, anti is doing their job, and hopefully that recruiting call we debunked is getting out. Like, I should check the views on that.
And
I
it's like
literally don't know why I say this. It was from like 7 days ago.
But we, I'm some reps, former reps are helping me, and we're creating like every 2 weeks. I want to do an update. So, because so much stuff happens in 2 weeks, like the OGs, people can order them, but they're not getting them delivered. And it's like the stuff is constantly changing with BP so often that it's like you can't hardly keep up with one thing that something else is happening, that something else is happening. And it's it's like news. It's like keeping up with the news constantly.
And we have a few releases from them coming up too. So
Yeah.
Bitch, you should be doing reels every day.
Yes, I should be. Let me put
Like
on the list of things I should do.
90-second BP reels.
Ooh, that's a good idea
Okay.
too.
mhm.
And yeah, there's always new drama. There's like this new thing called Cupgate, which is a spinoff of BP, and now BP reps are starting to make these cups, this like snow globe cups, and then create the course to sell the core. It is like, if y'all want to go down a rabbit hole, just go and look up Cupgate, because it's like baby BP drama. Way, like a lot of drama. Constant drama.
Let's hear why we should join Mary Kate as of 7 days ago. I don't know why this is included in a vintage stream. Someone should fire the manager.
We're competing against ourselves together.
When I came
No.
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 back after I got out of the military,
No. We don't like this. We don't like it here.
This is why I grabbed it. Because I'm like, oh, hell no. And I stopped it. I'm like, yeah. I'm sorry. I hope we don't snark too much if she ever pops up.
it was just a place for me to have that community that I was missing. And
You do not compare the community that vets have to
No.
fucking Mary Kay.
Mm-mm.
Ma'am.
and that confidence that I could show my children, like, this is what I love and this is what I do. And
Why are they showing a random family? What's
Yeah,
happening?
that's my, like, what did they have to do with?
They just love the necklaces. I don't know.
and they just have grown so much from it.
What attracted me the most at that time, it was having family. But I gained from Mary Kay most.
Okay, she can change it in 5 minutes so we can comment on it. This is something you would have worn on a date in like 2007. The necklace, like
It was. It would have been a situation where you can wear the same outfit from work to the club. You just take off your accessories and
yeah.
I mean, it was early mid 2000s club attire was multi-purpose, from the office to the club.
It's just giving paparazzi vibes for me.
That's what I thought too.
Yes.
Was the sisterhood and a sense of having somewhere to belong.
That everyone is just so nice and welcoming. And
ma'am, how long have you been in, and what is your rank? Because I don't, or do you even know what you're talking about? Are you part of Mary Kay, or are you just some random person that
Where was this? Was this LA? Like,
She was the hotel front desk staff, and they were just like, hey.
Isn't it usually here in Dallas, or in Dallas? Sorry.
Yeah.
I technically don't live in Dallas, so. Good luck. Did y'all know Scentsy had a jewelry line and handbags and like all this stuff? Did y'all know that?
No.
No.
Yes. 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 They had like a handbag collection. Was it Sophia Grace maybe? I don't remember, but
Oh no.
And positive. I've never met another kind of group of women where everybody was just so empowering and uplifting.
why does she keep looking
Passion.
to the side?
Ma'am, blink twice if you need help.
It's 2024. Like, are men still not allowed in Mary Kay?
Oh, they'll take your money, but they won't actually support you and welcome you.
Okay.
Has really erupted in me and letting women know that Mary Kay is here.
I'm meeting people, and it's like I've never met them, but it's like I've known them all my life.
Oh.
The community is so great. I've never had so many friends in my life. We're just so.
That's sad because the moment you drop out by sisterhood, like
They're
no.
like new phone, who dis? Like I don't know
Yeah.
you. Yep.
You're paying for your friend group, and that's just
You're paying for your
that's just
friend
slimy.
and you're competing with your friends. That's the other thing too, is like
Yeah.
you're paying to be in this group or part of this group, and you're having to compete with your friends and family, and like you can say you aren't, but you are, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
different, but we're sisters in Mary Kay.
No.
Anytime a job or an opportunity or anything like that says we're a family, run the opposite way and just keep going. You're not a family. That's just a way for them to manipulate you.
But I think about this too. Think about it like this. A lot of MLMs, not every single one, because there's always, exception to every rule. A lot of MLMs are owned and run by family. So it's people who, Mary Kay Ash, and it's like whoever her family is, that I'm sure is still at least in some way even a figurehead. And a lot of these companies are the same way. You have MLMs owned by people who their families work for them, and then they want to continue that expectation or that like environment of a family. And it's like, oh, we're a family, you're part of this, but you are not part of their family. They will cut you
Yeah.
out in a
Mhm.
heartbeat.
Yeah, pure romance. It's the CEO is the founder's son, which okay. And like Young Living, I think it's family.
You also have Monet, which apparently, allegedly, according to a lawsuit, they might be run like a mob family.
BP is a family. It's
Mhm.
Scentsy is it's family involved in the business. It's like you just keep seeing that these things keep in my brain, and it's like the more I just kind of have these conversations and these thoughts, it's like, okay, so they talk about it being a family from the top down, and then they get you in, and it's like, oh well, you're part of it because you're part of the family. And then it to me just gets even like cultier and cultier and gross.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
LaRue was there still a family? Well, yeah.
Love to point to Mary Kay and say, this is where you belong. You can belong right here. You can come in for different reasons, and they can change over the years, and you find the sisterhood and the friendships and the positivity and mindset and the personal growth that you get.
How many buzzwords can one say in a 30-second slot?
These are all the business corporate memes that I'll see like in an office building and just roll my eyes at as hard as I fucking can. It's okay, Andy's Web. You might be on a high, but we're pretty high ourselves. So
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We accidentally went the cult way because I felt like it.
Get out of it in the end really ends up being the best thing about it.
Okay. Remove. I don't know what it said. Move to trash. I have a party like commercial or new skin commercial. The new skin is the typical aging bullshit that will make us rage. I don't remember the party light. What?
let's do party light.
Let's do party light.
Light up your life with party light.
Let's get lit.
Too late.
There.
Oh, this ain't vintage, but there's not a lot of vintage or old companies. Like it's all Avon, Amway, and Mary Kay. So I'm trying to provide variety.
Triumph over darkness. They are a celebration. They can say hello, goodbye, or I love you.
They're candles. They're fucking candles.
Bro, they're magic.
They're candles.
I mean, I'm into the witchy stuff and I do use candles and crystals and stuff like that. But even I'm going like, they're candles.
Do you have a question, Kelly?
Yeah, I have a lot of questions. Number one, how dare you?
Or I want you. Sometimes they say hug me. Sometimes.
What?
What?
Are
you
You're not
sure?
going back into pure romance, I promise y'all.
But okay. I'm gonna be a little nitpicky here, and I'm gonna be nitpicky only from the perspective of a customer. And if I had videos of my home, people could roast me for anything they wanted to. But if you're going to make a video and you're going to do some kind of advertising and you're going to have this is the shot, would you not clean your grout first or the
Re-grout
ceiling
it.
around the tub? Like, would you not do that first or like have it, edited? I pay attention to things like this. And then I just can't not see it.
Yeah, as soon as you said, like, wouldn't you want to? And I'm like, yep, it's the grout. It's the fucking grout.
Like, I get it. I'm the last person to shame, if do what you do, have your house is your space at home. But if you are going to do a commercial and more than like 5 people are going to see it, clean the fucking grout or the sealant, whatever. Like, do something.
Are you?
Recaulk the tub, okay? I said it. There you go. Done.
Okay, quick squirrel trail. So years ago, at one of my jobs, we worked for Habitat for Humanity. We volunteered for a little bit. And of course, caulking was part of it. And all the jokes we were making. And the guy that was running it looked at my friend and goes, "Wow, you're a master caulker over here." And from that point on, that's what he was known as.
Oh my gosh. Good times, good times. I love how Jay knew where I was going.
Yep.
Let me be.
They light up fond memories, brighten the path forward.
They give us hope, peace, comfort.
What are we talking about? Like, is we like gummy? Oh no, candles, overpriced candles that you can find at Goodwill.
Okay,
I
but
am
like,
so nervous about those lit candles so close
yes,
to her.
yes, and the round. Okay, I'm sorry, but that round piece of glass would last about 2 seconds because my dumbass would like snag it or do something with it, and it would just shatter. I know it's probably some kind of tempered glass, but still, that's like nightmare. Again, I am the clumsiest person, and all I see is broken glass and cut feet.
Okay,
I see hair on fire.
With broken glass because
Yep.
we're creating this whole, what is that movie? Final Destination moment?
Yes.
It's a party like commercial. And like random poll. If you're a bath taker, don't you sit with your feet facing the faucet?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, yeah.
Because that does not look cozy.
No, like,
They let us share our laughter. Our
oh, fuck this candle share our laughter.
If my candle starts laughing to me, I know I've taken the wrong gummies.
friendships and connect us to each other.
Why are we going from like winter with beanies to like kayaking in the ocean, like open ocean,
To a bathtub.
to a bathtub, to this woman in her kitchen? Where like there is no cohesive, and I like her wine fridge. Like that's a nice wine fridge over there. I would be okay if she poured me a glass of wine, but
I apparently party like candles. You can take kayaking. This is news to me that you can bring candles kayaking.
I mean, they're light enough to pack.
Safety first.
A party light candle doesn't just light up the room. It can light up the world.
No. Oh,
now we're on the beach at a bonfire and swinging small children around on the grass. Like what? How did we go from the bathtub to?
Who shot that Pure Romance commercial? Did they just shot MLMs and like
They have to use the same people, the same production companies. Like they have to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was so many.
We did this in the middle of LA. And it wasn't my decision, people.
That transition was, I was not prepared to
That
go
was
from
whiplash.
2024 to 2004. I was not ready.
No.
Quick side note, I apologize if y'all can hear my dog's squeaky toy. He's currently going to town with it. In a very pure romance kind of way.
Oh gosh.
So
our cat, we still have it, but he had a moose he was romantic with in a very abusive way.
Yeah, that's what Jax will do. Like, he'll go to town with it, and then he'll teabag it as like a victory thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is the funniest thing. And he looks like this small stuffed animal just, making love to a giant stuffed toy.
Yeah, it was just this moose. And like, still have it sewn together because you could not get rid of the moose. Like, they used to put the moose on top of the ladder. Instead, he was like a 28-pound cat or 18, I don't know numbers. He was huge. And he would climb the ladder and get the moose and carry it off the ladder. Now we're drinking wine after our cult conference.
Imagine like going to pick up your glass of water and you're like, oh shit, candle.
The fear of fire that I see just from like the panning of those videos, I have anxiety just watching.
You are not alone. Like, I'm glad you're sharing my disgust and fear in this.
What is happening?
Now we're in bed?
What the good? No, there aren't.
When I think of something that's kid safe and friendly, the first thing I think of is candles, don't you guys?
Okay, hold on.
Yes.
Look at
Follow me for more parenting advice.
From the non-parent over
Yeah.
here.
The silver thing, where is the top of that? It kind of like the silver thing, does it have like a rough top to it? Because it looks like it just fades into oblivion. This is where my brain goes. Like, I'm like, why is that?
It looks like, so you see where the like gray part of it is?
Mhm.
It looks like that just slightly above there's like a glass line. It is very light to see, but it looks like some of the butterflies go above that.
And who's gonna sit at this table? Who's gonna sit here?
No, it's absolutely useless.
Yeah.
Oh, back to 2004.
And then back to someone's model home.
Oh, beach. Quick beach detour.
You can make a bingo just from this video.
Mm-hmm.
What? I was so scared if I walked into my friend's house and this was the table.
You mean if
Like,
I had this tablescape, you would be
I
like,
mean,
nah.
I would ask you who you're sacrificing tonight, but I'd be on your side because I don't want it to be me.
The awful jewelry. The awful we will be having
Mm-hmm. Also, anytime somebody says tablescapes, I just think of Sandra Lee. If you know, you know.
I'm sorry. I'm not that scary.
No.
What shit? Okay, that was vintage, but I wanted variety because apparently variety is the spice of life.
I had a guy, side note, a vendor that I dealt with many moons ago, years ago, who tried to strong arm me into signing an agreement. So he like, and this guy was relentless. I'm talking, would call me all the time, try to get like call my boss and then the VP of the department, like relentless. And he left me a voicemail once that said, rejection is, did he say the spice of life or something like that? And I was like,
And now,
I'm sorry, what?
and now,
And I will never forget that he said that. Like, it was just odd that someone would say rejection is the spice of life. Like, I don't like rejection. Like, yeah, I'm like, okay, whatever you like, you like.
Wild.
wild times. We're at an hour and a half. What do y'all want to do?
I would like to go spend time with my husband.
Okay, I
Sounds like a
should
plan.
probably do the same. One's been home for an hour because he has a
Oh, that's
office
right.
thing. Yeah, he's in the office 2 days a week.
That's exciting.
Weird times. It's almost like pre-pandemic. Whatever, I don't know what I can say. Like, I'm going to the grocery store multiple times a week. It's like real life here.
You have to adult.
Yeah, I don't know what we're doing for dinner. So I should go. It's been real. It's been fun. Um, we'll
Don't
be
join an
back.
MLM.
Don't. Replay crew, your bay, live food, live chat, your bay, I guess your crew, yeah.
Give us a like on the way out.
And
Yes, please. It really helps.
And subscribe and
Yes. Do all the YouTubey things.
Yes. Okay, bye.
Bye.